Brenda Biya, daughter of Cameroon's President Paul Biya, has publicly urged Cameroonians not to vote for her father in the October 2025 election. In a TikTok live session, Brenda, known as King Nasty, blamed her father's 43-year rule for poverty, unemployment, and stagnation in Cameroon. This marks the first time in African political history that a sitting president's child has openly opposed their parents' rule and actively discouraged voters from voting for their parents. Paul Biya, 92, is one of the world's longest-serving leaders. His presidency has been marked by allegations of authoritarianism, corruption, and contested elections. However, critics say that Brenda, who lives abroad in luxury, has had a strained relationship with her family, raising questions about whether her views reflect the realities by most Cameroonians. Initially, when I saw the news, when I heard it and decided to dig deeper, I was surprised. Initially, I didn't believe it until I had to go to her, dig deep and go to her, search for her TikTok account, get to her TikTok account, listen to her. I said I want to hear from the horse's mouth before I conclude that this is true, because a lot of things are going on now. Somebody can just manipulate something and make it up. I said I must get to the root of this until I got to her TikTok account, listened to her. I said, oh wow, this lady is really serious. 27-year-old, and she lives in Switzerland. This is what she has to say. Well, Cameroonians, you've heard from the horse's mouth. This is her father, and she have seen and heard the cry of the people and decided to speak out. So, nature will not judge her. She has decided to exonerate herself. So she's free. What I'm trying to say here is a man that is almost 100, that has ruled a country for decades, nothing to show forth. Rather, poverty is eating deep. And he's still coming back to recontest. A man that is weak. When he speaks, you could barely hear him. And I ask every time, are there no other competent hands in Cameroon? And this is coming from his daughter. In fact, the truth is this. Even before his daughter made this statement, people are already tired. They even have opposition leaders. But the thing is, African leaders have hijacked the electoral system, bought over the judges. They find a way to rig themselves in elections. Even votes don't count. At the end of the day, they say they are conducting elections. At the end of the day, they rig themselves in, by the judges. And then even when they are declared, the opposition is declared winner, like if it's glaring, they buy the judges. They go to the court, they say, go to court. When you get to court, they still maneuver it. So it's a very big problem that I don't even know when a free and fair election will be conducted in Africa. I don't know when. You see, when people say, when will Africa get better? Like I keep saying it, until they are able to conduct a free and fair election. Let's start from there first, before we talk about other things.